Hello everybody, welcome to Answers Club. In this video, I am going to talk about how the Byjus is colonizing the education startup ecosystem. Getting back to the year 2011, in which the Byjus is actually started, but the official Byjus app was actually launched in the year 2015. In this video, I'm not going to talk about history of the founder or else the history of the company, but in this video, I'm completely focusing on how a 10-year-old startup is actually acquiring and dominating the education startup ecosystem. Well, as the app is actually launched in the year 2015, it has gained the utmost attention from the Indian parents and also from the investors, as it was one of the best Indian education startup. Usually, when you compare the mindset of the parents across the globe, Indian parents are highly interested in providing quality education to the kids, because Indian parents always want their kids to be in a higher position. And this interest of the Indian parents has become the biggest asset and biggest reason for the success of the company. Now here comes a question for you. Do you think the subscription plans or the premium plans of the company are so cheap? Absolutely no, because the plans lie somewhere around 30,000 to 40,000. But if you consider the plans of IELTS exam or CAT GRE exam plans, it lies somewhere around 1 lakh to 2 lakh. Most of the people will surely avoid the plans just by looking at the price. But when it comes to reality, it's not true, because Byjus company have more than 5.5 million paid customers. The growth of the company was actually accelerated from the last 1.5 years, because the pandemic was started in the March 2020, and that has become the biggest source and biggest reason for the growth of the company. Even parents were not at all interested in sending their kids to the offline mode or traditional mode, and there are no chances of opening the schools, colleges and institutes. So Byjus and other competitors are the main source for the online education. The growth of the company accelerated, subscription plans increased, and the opportunity in the education sector was also being increased. But then here comes a question for you. How did Byjus really tackle the competition? Obviously, whenever there is an opportunity, the competition will also be higher. Then I'll ask you a question. How did Byjus become the biggest giant in startup education sector? As I already told you, the main source of the income of the company comes from paid customers. The total revenue of the company is just 2,800 crores. But the total acquisitions of the company cost more than $2 to $3 billion. Then how is it possible for the company with just a 2,800 crore revenue? Now I'll tell you two important factors which have resulted the Byjus to become the giant in the startup education sector. The first thing is, the main fund they have received is from investors. They have raised more than $2.7 billion from the investors, and that is how they got the money. And the second thing is, with the money they have raised, they have acquired the companies in which they are facing the competition in the same education sector. Now with that continuous acquisitions and continuous funding, they are not trying to become profitable, but they are trying to become the biggest giant so that they can eliminate the complete competitors. And if there is no competitor, obviously they are the heroes in the sector. In this way, they have gained the attention from the investors, Indian parents and the audience of the country. Now this Edtech giant is currently focusing on the expansion of their business so that they can enter into the global business. Apart from the acquisitions and the funding, let us come to another interesting point, which is advertisement. Because Byjus has collaborated with the biggest stars like Mahesh Babu sir and even Shah Rukh Khan sir, and they are the biggest brand ambassadors of the company, so that they have attracted the mainstream audience of the country also. And this is the biggest reason of the 10-year-old biggest startup Byjus. Byjus is currently valued at around $16.5 billion. In Indian currency, it is around 1.23 lakh crores. I hope that everyone liked the video, and if you want to share your opinion, please share your opinion in the comment section. And also, I just want your suggestions so that I can improve in my next videos. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.